Okay, so FX replay 128. Obviously we know what happened, so it'll be a little different. But let's pretend we don't know what happened. Let's just play this at 5 seconds to speed it up. We'll mark our big dump. You could say, oh, it took this V. Here. These internal Vs are really good. Swap these levels. But again, I was used to take all this crap and actually that's like right there. Anyway, so you can look at this as a V. This, if you zoomed out to the 1 minute, that's probably a 2 minute. You could say, oh, that's a 2 minute V. It's not even a 2 minute V. It's a 3 minute. But again, systems are for a reason. So anyway, we're gonna watch this dump and then get back to that entry. Uh, um, Here again, marking the 9:30 9:45 is huge. It's magic time. Unless you move your stop to break even too quickly and you just laugh. Be right back. Wait, it stopped. So that's a terrible video. Why is it not playing? Back. 5. Go. So again, kind of my mark 9:38 seems to be a reversal time on a low time frame like this. It's just when I want to start looking for entries. 90% of this stuff is for discipline reasons only. So like you have this one candle V in the 15th second, but that one looks okay because it took out these equal highs right here, and it just got rejected out of this fair value gap here. So that's different than that one I posted. Well, the one that's going to form in a minute, right? Let's go faster. So again, this would be probably an entry we take, but you can. I think this is the one who gets trolled on, right? Yeah, this is, and then it creates this V. And I remember on this day, let's slow it down to 1 second so I can talk for a second. I remember this. I'm like, I like this one, but I've been I like this one. However, when you see like this one on the 30 second, again, 30 second is king. We're gonna pause it. I would look at this like 30 second is king, and you can tell it did not quite close it out. So there's room. I guess we'll call this. There's room here if you want to actually draw it out, right? There's technically room here. And then if we drop down to 15 second, these are almost the same entry. So I've learned this is where John and I were talking about. Though this creates a V. For one, the 30 second, the 15 second are not close. But up here they are. So this is where it happened. What we took the trade yesterday, where you want to take this entry as a short, but you got this other one that's unfilled right above it, and it tends to sweep this level and then fill up in here and then dump. Now I didn't do that in this session, but I got smoked on this short. I know on this day. This is my one loss. So all that being said, this is why now I probably would not take this. So let's speed it up. I have no patience. So this would be the entry we should be taking. So why this is going, we're gonna sell. We're gonna do like 5 contracts because it's fun. Oh wait, I need to hang on. Cancel. So let's pause it while I'm. So I want to take this level here. I wish buying here would be easier, but again, this is why I would take this short above this one. And we also know it's gonna work out too. But I think this makes sense to you now. Entry price here. Stop loss, uh, 44 ticks. Why not? We'll do 40. And then it changes this for some reason. And then take profit. We're just going to do 80. Save and journal. And then you have to do this. Add screenshot. Save. Okay. So this is what I do. And you're like, oh, my stop loss is here. I don't really care anymore. 10 points is 10 points. It's so much easier to make it back up. But then I probably aim for this inside this V. Not too greedy. So now let's let this rip. So now you're already in. And this is the trade I should have taken that day. And we're out. So that'd be the short because I love shorts. That's what I should have taken that day. Made a bazillion bucks. But let's flip this. So again, Brad's got to flip this because I'm. And this does look good on the long here. It's not been filled yet. Broke this high. So now you would look to go long here. I would call this the plus. We're on the 15-second. So we'll do this plus 15-second. And let's go to the 30-second. These are a little different. But when you have this green candle, I guess, I don't know, this is what I back. This is why you back test an FX session all the time. But you got this green candle that's like almost like an ordered block that engulfs that. Going back, engulfs this. Um, you could set an entry right here. Copy price, place order. Now we're gonna go buy 5, stop loss 44 or 40, excuse me. Take profit 80. Entry price. Returning 5. Yeah, so I don't know why I want to put 5 in here. Here's goodness, it took an hour. And we could aim for this V. Okay, let her rip. I think this already takes off, so we don't even get in here, but yeah, and then it's gone. So you got to be quick here, but that short actually, when you take this higher one because it didn't fill, is to me the money play. Even though this long is excellent too, but you would have to be if you're not into the short, you would have to see this right here. and just jump in, and it just barely. That's why I always set. So technically, this V is right here, right? Oh, it did fill, but sometimes when I do a long, I'll set like one tick or two ticks just above the level, um, because you do get trolled a lot where it's not precise. But in this, but then again, it's like 50-50 if they're precise or not. But you'd have to think quick there, or like again, you have your plan here for short, or you'd have your, while it's up here, you'd have to have your plan for long. Let's look at the 15-minute. I mean, it sweeps this level, but then you could argue. I mean, it's wise to mark your 15-minute your V's, because look, I mean, you could say, hey, this is a V here on the 15-minute. Um, so it's pretty cool how it works. You could just say, oh, that's coincidence. It didn't take out this level, but it did bounce in here. What do you know? 15-minute vFill. That's why I just like to stick to that level. But going back to the 30-second, like you sweep that level. Here's our 15-second at 170.25, and that bad boy flips after 9:45. Again, it doesn't look good to me until I flip it on my inverse it, because I'm retarded. And this is almost like a 2022 model on ICT. So it's a beautiful thing.